Hey everyone, this is Rob from ProWresBlog, www.ProWresBlog.blogspot.com. Today I'm reviewing WWE main event for September 4th, 2013. The first match to start the show was Fandango versus Justin Gabriel. Fandango won with his top rope leg drop. This wasn't really good. They didn't click, and I don't know why. They're both kind of high flyers, and it really should work, but it just didn't happen here. The big note of this match was Justin Gabriel. He did a flip dive to the outside, and Fandango was too far back, and he didn't catch him. And basically, Justin Gabriel ended up pile driving himself onto the floor. It was really ugly. It was a nasty bump, and he looked like he broke his neck. Summer Rae even flipped out, and the cameras caught that one. And just, it did not work. It was really dangerous, and hopefully he's okay. And, hey, if that wasn't enough, Fandango then pushed him off the top rope when he was on it, so he took a nice rolling bump on the floor where he also smacked his head and was holding his neck after. I hope nobody got hurt here. This wasn't good. Hopefully everyone's okay. They just seemed off here, and it didn't work, unfortunately. Next up, we had R-Truth versus Damien Sandow. Sandow came out and said that the truth is that Cody Rhodes has been justifiably terminated, and that Damien Sandow is the uncrowned champ. He said Truth's days were numbered, and then Truth asked the crowd, "What's up?" as the match started, and Sandow said, "Nothing!" I really like that. The match got off to a rough start. They did a lot of stalling and chin locks, and I think Sandow was channeling Larry Zbyszko there for a little while. The match ended up pretty good, though. Truth took two big bumps to the outside. First, he got knocked off the apron, did a shoulder into the barricades, and then Damien Sandow just basically grabbed him by the head as he was running in the ring and threw him out, and he landed hard in his back. His mouth was wide open for this, and it looked like it hurt. And then we kind of had an awkward bump for the night. Damien Sandow debuted a moonsault. No, I'm not kidding. He debuted a moonsault here. It was an Asai moonsault right off the second rope, and it was a total fail. Truth moved, so he missed him, but he ended up like banging his face and nose right off the mat, which I haven't seen done in a while. And he actually held his nose and kind of looked like a goober for that, but whatever. Right after that, R-Truth surprisingly picked up the win here. He hit a lie detector out of nowhere, and I didn't expect it at all. The match ended up being pretty good. Truth took those big bumps, and they came alive near the end. They got some near falls in, and I actually really like this. I wish the first half would have been better because I would have rated it higher, but, matches are multiple parts, and the first part was long and kind of stunk it up, so it didn't happen. After the match, Damien Sandow didn't really seem phased at all, and, he talked about being the uncrowned champion as he held up his briefcase. The problem with this is, unless he's going to be like the Intercontinental Champion or the NXT Champion, which is booked pretty well, you really shouldn't be pushing someone with losses. The loser gimmick never really works, and if he's going to be champion, it really just devalues the title, but whatever. We then went to our main event. It was the Wyatt family versus the Primetime Players. This match, this was a demolition derby, and it was a total train wreck, but in all the best ways. It started off with Titus smacking Eric Rowan's sheep mask right off his face. I really liked that one, and Eric Rowan just went after him with headbutts and kicks, and that was a pretty cool spot. Then it just got better from there. Darren Young got in, and we got some great Luke Harper facials, and Darren Young did an awesome belly-to-belly overhead on Harper, which looked really good. And then they all got in for the finish, since this was a pretty quick match. And Titus did a shoulder tackle, or a get off me like Hernandez does, right into Rowan, and Rowan just flipped right over the top rope. It was actually one of his better bumps. I really enjoyed that one. Then Luke Harper blasted Darren Young with a Yakuza kick, and then really lit him up Zangief style with a spinning clothesline to end the match. I really liked this one. I rated it 3 stars. This was just fun. It was just big dudes beating the crap out of each other, and Darren Young looking impressive, and it just really worked. It was short, it was compact, and it was all good. After the match, the Wyatts did their usual pose, and Bray hit Sister Abigail on DY. I kind of guess the Primetime Players pushes over here as they lost, to the Wyatt family on main event. And I think it pretty much confirms that they are faces because the Wyatt family are total heels. So I don't know what's going on there with that booking. That was a little bit odd, but who knows? They might have ran out of hands, so whatever. Overall thoughts? This ended up being pretty good. The first match was rough, and 2 people almost got killed during that. And the second match had a rough start, but it picked way up. And then the third match was really good, and I really liked it. So I recommend seeing Justin Gabriel's bump, which you can see on my blog at www.ProWresBlog.blogspot.com. And definitely check out the third match with the PTPs versus the Wyatts. It was a monster match, and it was just really fun. A lot of dudes flying and taking big bumps. So, yeah, this was a pretty good one. Alright, thank you everyone for listening to this and checking out my blog. Be back tomorrow with NXT and TNA Impact. Looking forward to that. So, stay tuned. Once again, it's www.ProWresBlog.blogspot.com. Thank you.